قصة الامرأة الصالحة. The story of the pious woman. وهي بنت ملك من الملوك. And she is a princess, the daughter of one of the kings. امرأة من بني إسرائيل كانت مسلمة عابدة صالحة. A woman from the children of Israel. She was a worshipful, pious Muslimah. ابنة ملك من الملوك. The daughter of one of the kings. The Israelites had many kings amongst them. Prophets and kings. It's mentioned in the Quran. تقدم لخطبتها رجل من أبناء الملوك. A man who was one of the sons of the kings, يعني a prince. He proposed to her. فأبت أن تتزوج به. And she refused to marry him. ثم قالت لجارية لها. And then she said to a slave woman of hers, انطلقي والتمسي لي رجلا ورعا. Go and find for me a cautious man. زاهدا ناسكا فقيرا. One who is disinterested in the world, worshipful and poor. فانطلقت الجارية فوجدت فقيرا عابدا ورعا. So then the slave woman went, and she found a poor, worshipful, cautious man. What does it mean to be wari'? It means to avoid something lawful out of fear of falling into what is unlawful. فَجَاءَتْ بِهِ إِلَى مَوْلَاتِهَا. So she brought him to her mistress. فقالت له. So she said to him, إن شئت أن تتزوج بي. If you want to marry me, ذهبت معك إلى من يعقد نكاحي عليك. I will go with you to who will conduct a marriage, who will marry me to you. ففعل. So he did so. فعقدوا النكاح. So they performed a marriage contract. ثم قالت له. And then she said to him, انطلق بي إلى أهلك. Take me to your family. فقال والله ما أملك إلا هذا الكساء. And he said, by God, I don't own anything but this clothing. الذي على ظهري. That which is on my back. هو دثاري بالليل ولباسي بالنهار. It's my cover at night and my clothing at day. فقالت. And so she said, إني قد رضيت بك على ذلك. I indeed accept you as you are. ابنة الملوك تقول للفقير الورع. The daughter of the kings saying to a cautious poor man, رضيت بك على ذلك. I accept you as you are. وكان يكسب بالنهار ويأتيها بالليل. And so he used to work in the day and come to her at night. بما تفطر عليه. Bringing to her that by which she could break her fast. لم تكن تفطر بالنهار. She didn't used to eat during the day. She didn't used to do something that would break a fast during the day. بل تصوم تطوعا لله تعالى. Rather, she would fast voluntarily for the sake of God. Exalted is He. وكان إذا أتاها بشيء أفطرت عليه. And so when he would bring something to her, she would use it to break her fast. وحمدت الله تعالى على كل حال. And she would praise God, exalted is He, under any circumstance. قالت. She said, الآن تفرغت للعبادة. Now I have dedicated myself to worship. فلما كان ذات يوم لم يفتح عليه بشيء يأتيها به. Then one day, he was not able to acquire anything to bring to her. ففزع من ذلك, and so he was worried. وشق عليه, and that was hard on him. He was disappointed. وقال, and he said, زوجتي جالسة في بيتي. جالسة جالسة ما شاء الله. وقال زوجتي جالسة في بيتها. He said, my wife is sitting in her house. وهي صائمة, she's fasting. تنتظر أن آتيها بشيء تفطر عليه, waiting for me to bring her something to break her fast. فقام فتوضأ وصلى ودعا ربه تبارك وتعالى. And so he got up and he made wudu and he prayed and he supplicated to his Lord, exalted and glorified. وقال, and he said, Ya Rabb, O Lord, إنك تعلم أني ما أسألك لدنياي. You do indeed know that I do not request from you anything for my world. وإنما ذلك لرضا زوجة صالحة. Merely my request is for the approval of a pious wife. Allahumma rzuqni rizqan min ladunk. Oh God, provide for me with provision from you. فإنك خير الرازقين. Indeed, you are the best of providers. قال فنزلت عليه لؤلؤة. So this caller right here, he said, so not sure if that's strong there. فنزلت عليه لؤلؤة من السماء. Then a pearl came down upon him from the sky. فأخذها, so he took it. وذهب بها إلى امرأته. So he took it to his wife. He took it and went with it to his wife. فلما نظرت إليه راعها ذلك. So when she looked at that, that frightened her. وقالت له, and she said to him, من أين أتيت بهذه اللؤلؤة? Where did you get this pearl from? التي لم أرى مثلها قط عند أهلي. A pearl that I have never seen the likes of, even with my family. Because she's a princess. So. فقال لها طلبت اليوم قوتا. And so he said to her, today I sought food. Yani, I sought to earn what's needed or to acquire the food. فلم يفتح لي بشيء. And I was not able to acquire anything. فدعوت ربي سبحانه وتعالى. And so I prayed to my Lord, glorified and exalted. فرزقني هذه اللؤلؤة من السماء. So he provided me with this pearl from the sky. فقالت ارجع إلى مكانك الذي دعوت الله تعالى فيه. So she said, go back to your place where you prayed to God the Exalted. فابتهل إليه واسأله. And beg him and request of him. وقل, and say, Allahumma sayyidi wa mawlai. Oh God, my master and my Lord. إن كان هذا شيئا رزقتنا في الدنيا فبارك لنا فيه. If this is something that you have given to us to be provision for us in this worldly life of ours, then bless it for us. وإن كان مما ادخرته لنا في الآخرة الباقية فارفع. But if this is something that you have stored away for us in the everlasting afterlife, then raise it back up. ففعل الرجل ذلك. So the man did so. فرفعت اللؤلؤة. And then the pearl was raised. فرجع إليها فأخبرها بذلك. And that's so strange. Why an updated copy has more mistakes than the original? MashaAllah. فرجع إليها فأخبرها بذلك. And so he went back to her and told her about that. فقالت الحمد لله الذي أرانا ما ادخر لنا في الآخرة. And she said, praise be to God who showed us an example of what he has stored away for us in the afterlife. ثم قالت, and then she said, لا أبالي الآن ألا أقدر على شيء من هذه الدار الفانية. Now I care not if I am unable to scramble up anything of this temporary world. فشكرت الله تعالى على ذلك. And she thanked God for that. MashaAllah. So it means what? It means she's having a conviction that she's going to die as a believer. And it is the case that some people, they could believe that they would die as believers. Like someone who saw Prophet Muhammad in his dreams. Sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam. But if you saw Prophet Muhammad in your dreams, doesn't mean that you're better than somebody who didn't. I talked to some person, like they want to insist that if you saw Prophet Muhammad in your dream, means you're better than the other ones. No, that's not the standard. Allah Ta'ala bestows upon whomever He wills whatever He wills. Doesn't mean because you saw the Prophet in your dream that you are right now, therefore, bona fide pious man with high rank or pious woman.